Some of you may know about the Korean War. Joint Security Area, aka JSA, tackles the result of that. Well, we still see the result of that even to this day, and possibly in the next decades as well. I'm not gonna dive into that entire history between North Korea and South Korea, which involves USA, Japan, Soviet Union, and even China. I don't want to sit here until next week, so let's jump right into the movie. In the DMZ area that separates both Koreas, we see a case where 2 North Korean soldiers were killed. With the neutral party on this case, which would be Switzerland and Sweden with a half Korean major, they try to solve the case that almost lead both Koreas to war again. I will mention it right now. If you know at least a bit of the history behind the Korean War, then you will understand and enjoy the movie better. At least that's what I believe in this case, since somebody that doesn't know what happened between the two, then the situations in the movie can be a bit confusing. To put the story very simply, remember the French movie called Merry Christmas from 2005? Where the active soldiers went into Christmas truce on that specific day? Imagine somewhat of the same idea between North and South Korea. Sure, the comparison between the two scenarios is not entirely adequate, but I still made it just to quick help you understand what you will see here. And hey, this is surely not a bad thing, quite the contrary. You'll see the impressive work of director Chan Won-park telling the story of 4 men getting along and being friends even though they are on the opposite side of the spectrum. And all of this doesn't end well. But don't let this obvious spoiler ruin your fun, because everything in here was very well captured in the film and with a beautiful ending, even though it ends in tragedy. Especially the final seconds can tell an impressive story. This was just wonderful to see, a bit slow in the beginning, but don't let that scare you. As soon as the movie picks up, then you are glued to the box you are watching the movie on. The actors were also great and came across as very natural. Especially every single scene between our 4 soldiers was great to watch. You see the big friendship they have together, and that alone tells a lot about the top dogs of both Koreas, but how some of the people actually think about it. How people from both Koreas have a lot more in common than they actually think. And again, the 4 soldiers were played perfectly. The middle ground of all this would probably be Major Sophie Jean, played by Young-Ai Lee. The screenwriters made a very good decision letting her be only half Korean. That way she represents the neutral one on this whole case, and Major Sophie as well was played very good. With great cinematography, sound, very good actors and a wonderful but tragic story, I would say you have a damn good movie here. If you never watched it, then I strongly suggest for you to do so. And whatever it is, take these 4 soldiers as an example for peace, love and Valvoline.